how they lined up. Matthew Mladin and the team Kawasaki ZXR. From 2, bike 44, his teammate Trevor Jordan. Out of 3, bike 6, Roy Leslie on the Ducati. Out of 4, bike 2, Scott Doohan, his teammate on the other Ducati. And out of 5, bike 15, Martin Craghill. Out of 6, bike 23, Anthony Gobert on the Winfield Honda. Out of 7, bike 16, Robert Baird. From 8, 17, Peter Goddard on the Ansett Air Freight Suzuki. Out of 9, bike 11, Chris Bombarderi on the Bridgestone Kawasaki. And rounding out the 10, bike 5, Kirk McCarthy.
Just about set to run now. Less than 10 seconds away from the start of Heat 2. The Shell Oil Superbikes off and running, looking for Matt Mladin, but he's been caught out wide by a couple here, including Martin Craghill, who tried to get the line to the first turn and will probably get across there. He does. So he's shuffled Mladin back just 1 or 2, and Craghill will take command as they come down towards Peter's corner for the first time.
What a great start from Craghill on the Privateer ZXR. Great jump off the line. Beat the pole man, Matthew Mladin, and Jordan there in 3rd position. So it's Kawasaki's 1, 2, 3 as they held the back straight for the first time.
Good to see Trevor Jordan back. Didn't complete a full lap in our heat number 1 of the Superbikes. Up there into 3rd, as Mark said. Kawasaki 1, 2 and 3. Look for Scott Doohan on the Ducati bike 2.
We take our Ducati race cam. Scotty Doohan doing a great job on this. Up front, though, it's been Matt Mladin and Martin Craghill. Mladin getting through on the inside to lead it. And once again, the second race in a row, Doohan's got to do it all from about the middle of the pack. Just missed out on the start a little bit. And as you can see, plate number 45, the Kawasaki. And race leader is Matt Mladin.
And bike 44 in there too, Trevor Jordan. He blew his clutch on the first lap of the first heat. That's why he disappeared. Fortunately, the team Kawasaki have been able to fix the problem, and he's showing his true form there. And one sneaks through on the inside of Doohan. Who's that? It's one of the Hondas. As they come onto the main straight for the first time, and look at Mladin, tucks down under the windscreen. He's got Craghill very close behind him, and Jordan, the second of the official team Kawasaki bikes, in 3rd. As they streak down the main straight, probably at speeds exceeding 250 kilometres an hour. Hard under brake as they switch into the flip back at the back. Bike 6 it was. Peter Goddard. Roy Leslie.
Jordan gets a little bit closer here to Craghill. Now watch him maybe hunt here. A little exploring on the inside after they exit this corner. They come out. Mladin leads comfortably. It's out to about 4 bike lengths at this stage. Here comes Jordan chasing Craghill, who has been outstanding today.
Whoa, that's Jordan, Matthew Mladin's teammate, in trouble. He went straight ahead at the end of the back straight there, and he's lost a ton of places.
Thought he was a touring car there for a second. Forgot the Superbikes have an altered track. Terrible shame for Jordan, who hasn't had a happy day. Back to race cam with Scott Doohan, who's got it all ahead of him.
Yeah, the very distinctive note of the, just like a missed a gear there, of the very distinctive V-twin.
2 laps to go. So the problem he's got is he can't get into the draft of Craghill. Now he can gain a bit under brakes here. Watch them dance around through this section.
Had a wretched suspension sorting problem yesterday with Roy's bike. Engine management problems on Friday. They've certainly had a few problems in the lead-up to the race. But in this second heat, the Ducati's really on song. Fabulous technology scrap here too. The totally different concepts and design. Kawasaki with its inline 4 750cc engine. The Ducati with a V-twin 888cc engine. And you can see how evenly matched they are as they head up toward the braking area once again.
Put it on here, down on the inside. He got a perfect lie out of that last turn, sat in the draft, pulled out. So Roy Leslie now makes it up to 2nd, but Martin Craghill may well want to dispute that with about a lap and a half to go. Last lap board. Matt Mladin goes past him on the way down to the left-hander. Under brakes. There's the gap. In 6th on the Ducati dealer team, Ducati Corsa, is of course Roy Leslie. Martin Craghill, plate number 15, the Kawasaki. A privateer back in 3rd. Doohan is back 1 spot in 4th place, and Peter Goddard on the Suzuki is in 5th.
We just saw a close-up of Roy Leslie, who's extracting 10/10ths out of the Ducati at the moment. A rocky ride through the first series of S's down the back straightaway. This is where the Ducati has been just about perfect here today.
What is good, a week from today, of course, from Symonds Plains in Tasmania, the next round of the Shell Oil Superbikes, supporting the Australian Touring Car Championship by Shell. Always fabulous Superbike racing at Symonds Plains. Here he comes. Matt Mladin looking good. Almost a perfect score in 94 for young Matt Mladin.
Yep. 1991 Australian 250 production champion. He was the Superbike champion in 92. We all know about his dreadful season last year in the World Grand Prix scene, but boy, he's back and back with a vengeance.
Guns it out of there. Roy Leslie comes through. Martin Craigle still runs in the third spot. Scotty Doohan is fourth, and Peter Goddard is fifth. Down to this right-hander for the final time. The entry now to the front straights. Time to mono. Time to stand that front wheel up because it's checkered flag time. Heat number 2 of the Shell Oil Superbikes. And bringing them across the strike, it's Matt Mladin. Perfect score today at Sandown. Second spot is going to go to Roy Leslie on the Ducati. Third, Martin Craigle on the privately headed Kawasaki. Fourth was Scott Doohan on the Ducati. And back there in fifth spot was Anthony Gobert, and a splendid ride from him as well. Let's check them out for you on our Shell Oil's race score. Top 5. Matthew Mladin, the race winner. Roy Leslie, second. Martin Craigle, third. Scott Doohan was fourth. Anthony Gobert was fifth, and we'll be back at Sandown in just a second, too.